Hello and welcome your faces back to another video. Today marks, when I'm filming this, today marks the 1st of December, Sunday 2024. We have 1 month until the new year 2025, where a lot of people are going to be starting up their fitness goals again. And I want this video to be the best possible way for you to get the greatest start to your 2025, and that is by not setting yourself up with failure straight away. So this video is going to be about how to avoid gaining weight over Christmas. There is a average, I think it was either a study or it was just the average American or the average person gains up to 10 pounds over the Christmas period. And notice how they say the Christmas period or the festive period and not over Christmas. Because in this video, I'm going to be talking about how one bad day or one bad week does not lead to 10 pounds of gaining. It's leading up to Christmas, then New Year's, then after New Year's and celebrations, is that all of that will add up to 10 pounds. So here's how not to do that and how to be confident in starting your fitness journey next year. Let's get into it. So, why should you listen to me on this topic? I've been at 88 kg at my heaviest and learned that the reason why I put on weight and so much food, and also how the steps I took to end up at 88 kg. Again, this was deliberate. I wanted to bulk up to this amount of weight. However, it is important that it is a consistent journey to get heavy. It's not just you suddenly wake up and you've gained 20 pounds. It is a consistent journey, a consistent bad choices of your habits that will lead you to this point. It won't just be slight changes. It will be the small things like not taking a walk instead of driving or getting the bus. Or over Christmas, again, like when it gets a lot colder, people are not going to be walking as much. So that's a reason why a lot of people gain weight as well. It is important to know that one bad week will not make you gain 10 pounds. Gaining that over time with slow adaptation and increase of maintenance calories. So again, if you are slowly eating more than your maintenance calories, your body is going to adapt to a new maintenance of calories. So you are going to maintain a separate weight, a completely new weight, especially after Christmas, which is why a lot of people do get very disheartened when they start their fitness journey in January, because they actually don't expect their starting point to be as bad as it is, because before Christmas it's good, but no one wants to start before Christmas because they want to enjoy it. They want to enjoy it without any stresses. In this video, I will demonstrate practices to help you keep the weight down while still enjoying time with your friends and family, while keeping the scale changes to a minimum. Again, not everything is about scale changes. Sometimes scale changes can be good. Also, water fluctuations. If you are messing with your carbs like me, currently cutting 6 days out from a photo shoot, my calories are very low. So if you're doing that, your weight will fluctuate every single day. Some day you might gain half a kg randomly, and some days you might wake up super light. It just depends on, again, water intake. So make sure you always got water near me. You'll probably see me drinking that throughout the whole video. But balancing fitness and overindulgence, again, this is all about balance. Is that taking a couple steps outside, breaks during Christmas dinner, just getting your legs moving, keeping fit during the holidays, and just making sure that although you might be overindulging, make sure you feel like you have earned that indulgement, sorry. Because if you don't feel like you've earned it and you're just eating for the sake of it, that will lead to a lot of dietary problems, a lot of just problems in general, because once you get into a rut, it is a lot harder to get out of it. My goal is I aim to create fitness content easy to consume while also documenting my own journey. I'm learning as I go along, so please use what's helpful to you and forget the rest. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Ryan McIntyre Coaching for these free videos I post every single week. And you can learn something new as well in the process to help you not make the same mistakes as me. A lot of people struggle with going to the gym. So if you do struggle, send a DM to my Instagram at Ryan McIntyre Coaching, where we can have a conversation about your situation, see how I can help. My doors are currently closed in December, which is key to know. I'm not accepting any new clients. I'm just focusing on the clients I have now. I would love to create you a free muscle building blueprint though to either start in December or to start for yourself in December or to help you get started in January. One of the two. However, enough of the plug and let's jump in. So things to cover. It's going to be a relatively short video, I hope. It's going to be mindset shift, smart eating strategies, staying active, managing alcohol and drinks, sleep and stress management, and conclusion. All of this will relate to the holidays because I do talk similar stuff about most of these videos. These are the main topics to cover. However, this is how to balance them in the winter season because it is going to be a little bit different, especially with like smart eating strategies. Is obviously there's going to be a lot of sweets. There's going to be a lot of unhealthy stuff that's not going to be very nutritious. However, there's going to be a way to still get your nutrition hit and still be able to indulge in the foods you love. Mindset shift. So, overindulgence should be only lasting about a week, maybe leading up to the Christmas period, so maybe the 18th to the 25th or the 25th to the New Year's. However, it shouldn't be any longer than a week. I feel like once you get into a habit of overindulgence, it becomes, like I said, like a habit. You feel like it is no longer just a Christmas thing, and you end up just eating a lot more than you normally would. Of course, Christmas is going to be the big day. No need to worry about eating anything bad or non-nutritious foods, or even eating more than you should. Like I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to be eating an absolute ton building up to Christmas. Just because not only that I want to put on muscle, but however the important thing is while eating a lot, you can use that as extra energy to go to the gym, lift more, be stronger, and put on muscle. If your habits have been good most of the year, 80% of the year, like I always say, or even most of December, you will be able to have Christmas dinner stress-free, knowing that you won't ruin any of your progress. Because, again, like I said, 1 week will not ruin any of your progress. Do not drastically change your calories leading up to Christmas. Stick to what you've been doing, especially if you've been smashing your fitness goals. So if you've been going to the gym regularly all year, I would say like you don't have to go to the gym over Christmas. Gyms will be open probably up until the 23rd, 24th. Like most pure gyms, I think pure gyms around the country only close on one day of the year, and that's Christmas. So you can go to the gym leading up to Christmas. However, again, if you want to see your family earlier, it's important that you stick to your own routine, your own healthy routine, because when you come back in January, that's what you're going to have to build on. You're not going to get healthy when you change your routine, because once you lose that, once you lose where you live, it's going to be, there's no point trying to get healthy when you're with your family. It's more important getting healthy now and then being able to spend time with family, because you're gonna change place anyway, so there's no point building a routine in a place you're not gonna be there for that long. So some practical tips for a mindset shift: set a maintenance goal. Instead of striving to lose weight or hit PBs in the gym, aim to maintain your current fitness level. So this would mean like obviously change your workouts and stuff. This is a realistic goal that removes any pressure and still keeps you accountable. Look to assess this in January. So if you're wanting to hit PBs, I would suggest it doing maybe first day of the year, or look to have a point where you can understand. But a maintenance goal, especially if you're somebody who tracks calories, have that at a point where you can just stay and it's not a big problem for you to kind of maintain. But that is going to be extremely important as we build up to Christmas. So celebrate on small wins as well. Focus on daily habits that you can control, like drinking enough water, like I said. Always have a bottle near you, and don't think of it as like a number to hit. Just think of the bottle there and filled up, and obviously take occasional sips when you're working. It does help clear the mind, keep you energized, especially if you're not eating that much like me. So getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I would actually suggest being in bed for about 9 or 10 hours, because that will give you 7, 8 hours of sleep. But being in bed for that time, maybe you can wind down, like read like what I do, or again, for me, it takes me a while to sleep, so being in bed for a little bit longer time ensures that I'm getting the right amount of sleep. and obviously eating a serving of protein in each meal, which is normal. Even if it's just some small, you can obviously search up balanced meals, balanced protein sources that you can implement. Even if you just have it as a little side dish, you don't have to always put protein with your food. And each small success will build momentum and keep you motivated. I don't have the book near me now, it's next to my bed, but The Slight Edge, again, small disciplines that you do over time. Again, as long as you create yourself a plan now, you can adapt on the small wins and then build from them. Because when the small wins stop becoming or stop feeling like the wins anymore, then you start making new ones, and then you're going to build on them, and then it's going to compound, and next time you know it, you'll be lost 20 pounds and you'll be shredded. So plan for flexibility as well. Remind yourself that enjoying a Christmas meal or skipping a workout here and there does not undo all your progress. What matters is getting on track the next day. By saying next day, I mean maybe after a while. Like, again, I'm going to probably be taking a week or two off the gym over Christmas, just because not only the access to the gym, but my routine has been built off the gym as well. So in terms of skipping workouts, I've never had to worry about skipping a workout throughout the year, and it's more about just spending time with family and making sure I'm present and not going off somewhere constantly. So, smart eating strategies. The best advice I can give to you is have the nutritious foods first. So, Christmas dinner, where you're going to have your chicken, your turkey, your veg. Build your plate first of chicken, turkey, veg, the healthy foods, even if they're cooked in oil or if they're like breaded or anything like that. Getting the protein, getting the veg, getting the micronutrients is super important for your health. And then if you're still hungry, you can use the stuff like Yorkshire puddings. You can use the stuff like the desserts after. You can obviously fill up on soup as well. It's really good. As this means if you overindulge, it means you're still getting enough protein, still getting enough nutrients to help you build muscle if you are training. If you are training over the Christmas period, as having a high protein meal or snack, especially before parties as well. There's going to be a lot of Christmas parties. This will stop you going a bit crazy on the alcohol. Naturally, your body will not want as much drink just because you've been satiated already. And a lot of times people will drink when they're hungry, and when they're hungry, they'll drink. Or they'll need a drink. So like what I said, a lot of the times is you won't be hungry, you'll just need a drink of water. Eat slowly. Give your body time to realize that is in fact full. And there's also an additional point here where you can use this rule when you're eating dessert. You can have 2-3 bites and then reassess if you're still hungry, wait 10 minutes, and then you can either put it to the side and have it later, or you can eat it if you're also hungry, which is perfectly fine. But if you're having these nutritious foods first, you'll have a lot smaller dessert in terms of not going up for second and third plates. So, some practical tips. Don't hover around the buffet table or wherever your buffet is going to be. I assume it will be, because there'll be a lot left over, because a lot of people will be hanging around there and you won't understand how many plates you're having or how much you're eating in general. So get yourself a plate of food, then go down, sit down, enjoy it at the Christmas table. Again, have some fun Christmas games. Use a smaller plate or request a smaller plate, because that will make the portions look larger, especially if you're having a lot of chicken, a lot of veg. Focus on balanced portions, a third protein, a third veggies, a third on carbs and treats. I would maybe even say you could probably have a little bit more carbs. I feel like 33% split between each one, especially how they haven't, there isn't including of fats there. Again, if you're having it depends on the protein source, you will probably get your fats naturally. Watch liquid calories. Alcohol, eggnog, and sugary drinks can help you pack on hidden calories, which you might not even realize. Like a can of Coke is a lot more calories than you probably realize. Get some sparkling water, because not only will that be carbonated drink, so it will keep you full, it will also keep you full because it's water as well. Low calorie drinks or zero sugar drinks, so like a Coke Zero, Pepsi Max, in between alcohol beverages, will limit high calorie options like creamy cocktails as well. I mean, I'm not somebody who drinks, but I know like Coke floats, creamy cocktails, and a lot of people, especially like Starbucks and Costa, they do a lot of high calorie drinks this time of year in terms of festive editions like eggnog. So watch out for them because they're very hidden and they don't even fill you up. Like you want more food straight after them. So staying active, just because it's December doesn't mean you should completely hibernate. Wrap up warm. Make sure you can still get your workouts done and steps in. Since most gyms are indoors and you probably work out indoors, you do not have an excuse not to go. Like when you arrive in the gym, obviously you might be a little bit cold, might take a while to get warmed up, but once you're in there, it's fine. Like I think everyone says this is that once you get to the gym and it's never too cold, obviously wrap up warm, invest in a good jacket or put on multiple layers. Might be a bit of a pain, but just make sure that you get some good gym gear as well, get good warm gym clothes like pump covers, and then you can take them off if you get too hot. And if it is too cold, you can even invest in like a yoga mat or something and do some stretches for like an hour a week. That will not only keep your joints active as well, so when you're when you go back to the gym, you won't feel stiff, and it also won't change your routine until you go back to say your family as well, because you can easily do that anywhere. Like you can get out of the mat, stretch. You don't even need a mat to stretch really. You could just do it on the floor, depending on what you're doing, of course. But so practical tips is to schedule your workouts. Treat your workouts like any other holiday commitment to ensure they happen. Again, I do them first thing in the day, get them done out of the way, I don't have to think. And that's where I'm going to have my most calorie dense meal, because that's what I need, that to fuel my workouts as well. So plan workouts in the morning before festivities start so they're done for the day, especially if you are going to be working out at the Christmas period, is that if you are going to a lot of the Christmas stuff is going to happen at night, so make sure that you get it done in the morning. Shorten your workouts. Time is limited during the holidays, but short workouts can still be effective. 20 to 30 minutes of high intensity interval training or hits. I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest, but a lot of people do like it, or a quick circuit at home or at the gym. Again, this is more for burning calories and not muscle gain. If you want to free up some extra calories for Christmas, then I would look to do HIIT cardio. But to encourage yourself to get to the gym, you can combine social time and exercise, because being active with friends and family is fun, keeps you moving. And I would give you one practical tip is to say hi to a stranger every day. Every day you go to the gym, meet someone new, ask somebody something uncomfortable that you wouldn't normally like. When I say ask somebody something uncomfortable, I mean like do something that will make you uncomfortable but would normally be okay, if you know what I mean. So like just going up, saying hi to somebody, asking them what they're training, just engaging with people, because having that group of people that basically see you, that show up to the gym every single day, every single time, the same sort of people, they will basically encourage you to go at the same time. But yeah, go on a walk after dinner, helps digestion, play active games with kids, or organize a casual family hike. Again, there's going to be a lot of family, a lot of younger family, so there's going to be a lot of active games in terms of like obviously like crackers at the table, pulling, like Christmas crackers. And a lot of people play a lot of board games as well. So, but just make sure that you come up with some active, fun games, especially around the Christmas table. That will keep everybody moving and grooving. Let's go into the next one. Managing alcohol and drinks. This is the sad one, the big one. But main thing is do not forget to drink water. I mention it later on in the video, but each meal you should have, not only you should have your alcoholic beverage, so whatever it is, beer, wine, champagne, whatever else you would have at Christmas dinner, you should also have a water bottle to wash down the food and also keep you satisfied to prevent you overeating. So almost like alternate between the drinks. So once you finish your alcoholic drink, get a bottle of water first, and then once you finish the bottle of water, go back to the alcoholic beverage. So that will prevent you from over drinking. Because a lot of the time when you think you are starving, you are in fact most of the time just in need of water or calories. Look for low sugar drinks, healthier alcoholic options to keep yourself grounded to still enjoy Christmas dinner. And on the next one, we do have healthier calorie options. However, we can set a drink limit beforehand. While planning ahead will keep you staying controlled and prevent overconsumption. Decide on a maximum number of drinks. You'll have an event, 2 free drinks. Again, it's very difficult to stick to this. I know from obviously family, they'll say they'll have a certain amount and then it never really ends like that. But make sure you're strong in your choices. Choose lower calorie options because a lot of them can be calorie dense, especially festive cocktails. Stick to options like spirits with soda, lime, water and lime. That's going to be very healthy. Light beer. Again, I'm listing these off. I've just found them on Google because I'm not an alcoholic guy, so I don't really know. Dry wine like red or white wine, and champagne or prosecco, they're going to be the lowest ones, and you're going to get the most bang for your buck as well. So again, like I said, alternate alcohol with water slows your drinking pace and keeps you hydrated. And after every single one, have a glass of water just to kind of wash down, reset. And then if you want another drink, you can go up and get one. But usually you'll be very bloated if you're going to be drinking water between these. And that will prevent you from over drinking as well. So that also helps with the drink limit too. So final point is stress and sleep management. Or sleep and stress management, I should say. Sleeping more will help you manage your appetite and reduce any feelings of cravings you might have over the festive period. Pretty simple there. The important thing is not to change your sleeping patterns and keep them consistent over time. Again, in the winter, we're going to be waking up later just because it's darker, colder outside earlier. Obviously, people do not want to be waking up at 6, 7 in the morning because it is freezing, especially if your heating is not that great. This is a time of relaxation, and enjoyment with family and friends. So try to reduce your work at times you want to schedule with your family. So if you haven't booked off Christmas already, you're probably not in the ideal state. However, look to dedicate at least a week or two where you're just straight to family, and this is going to be the best thing for you because this will allow you to not stress, enjoy it, and look to be more present for the people that are in your life, because that's going to be super important for you later on. In terms of course, we always feel like we need to be indulged in our work, and we get a little bit caught up sometimes, but this time is sacred because there's not many times, especially for a uni student like me, there's not many times where you're going to see your family that much over the year, so make this time last. So, some practical tips. Prioritize what matters. Trying to do everything can lead to burnout. Focus on people, traditions, and activities that truly matter to you, and let go of unnecessary commitments. Do not put pressure on yourself to show up to parties or events that you really don't like. Practice deep breathing or meditation, or I'm also going to add journaling as well. I have a journal next to me. I've started doing it every single day. At the end of the day, you can write what you did to help you achieve your goals, if it's fitness, business, improving relationships with family. Again, there's a couple of techniques here. Use the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. And you can do that every 1 to 2 minutes. And that will help you relax and reduce stress. Set boundaries, just like the alcohol as well. Saying yes to everything can leave you drained. Decline events or tasks that don't align with your priorities, or if you have something else on, do not allow that to take up your time. So make sure you constantly have boundaries set and you're not going over them boundaries. So, final conclusions. Like I said at the start, one bad day or a week will not only lead to 10 pounds, you have to eat 3,500 calories above your maintenance just to gain 1 pound of fat. And a lot of the time your weight will fluctuate. So to put it in perspective, 3,500 calories right now is almost double than what I'm eating. So I would have to eat 1,800 calories, 3,500 plus that. I would have to eat 4,000, I don't even know, 4,300. My brain's not working because I'm deprived of food. But yeah, I'd have to eat that in one day to gain just 1 pound. and then do it again the next day and the next day and the next day. So like, again, weight will fluctuate. Maybe one day I'll go up above £2, £3, but it will be very, very gradual. So take this time to de-stress, enjoy the good food, the festivities, and get ready to jump back in the new year. Speaking of, if you want help getting back into the new year, I want to remind you of my goal at the start. So, how to get involved and how to reach your fitness goals and make 2025 your year. Currently, my doors are closed for December. However, if you want to save a lot of money before the price increases and the doors open back up again in 2025 because prices are going up, you can lock in the price now and lock in the place of the price that I have previous with a small deposit that will cost less than a night out and will save you an extra £100 to £200 every 3 to 6 months, which is a lot of money over the course of a year, which is a lot of the time how long a fitness journey usually lasts. So if you want to get involved and get into the best shape starting the new year, DM me the word Christmas to Ryan McIntyre Coaching on Instagram to earn your spot and have an incredible transformation to make 2025 a year. Or if you just want to learn more about what I do inside the program, then yeah, now's your chance, and speak soon. But if you enjoyed this one, hit like, hit subscribe, hit whatever it is you're watching this on. Just support the channel. Really appreciate it, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye bye.